Good morning. Day 3 of my CT hike. And it's 10:30 in the morning. I got away a little bit earlier this morning, just after 6:30, and had a pretty good sleep last night actually. So that was good. I was the only one there at the campsite, and had a water source as well, so that's a bonus. Yesterday I put in 14.8 miles, and total ascent was only 2,000 feet, but I was bagged yesterday afternoon. I couldn't get to that campsite quick enough, so I was there about 3 o'clock. I don't know if I've ever done that before, but I needed to rest. This elevation is, I think, getting to me a little bit. So I started a dose of Dimox there last night, so I'm going to continue with that for a few days. That's for elevation sickness. I'm not really sick, but I'm just feeling off. We'll be getting into higher elevation. Whew. And trying to hydrate as much as I can. Made a pit stop back at Buffalo Creek for water, and a lot of good camping there. And I just had my second breakfast back there at a seasonal creek, so still a good source for water. And yeah, the weather's quite warm, and just puffy clouds around. It did sprinkle a little bit last night, but nothing too serious. Tent was dry amazingly this morning. My bag was a little bit damp, but not a biggie. So I'm going to put in another, I think, 11 miles today. Got a bit of a climb coming up, and next water source is in about 5 miles. So yeah. Anyway, on with the day. Should be a good day. Okay, bye. Okay, as you can see, I've reached the Lost Wilderness. So that's just finished segment 3 and starting segment 4. And thank goodness for that. Segment 3 is a real mountain bikers section. This one here they're not allowed into, so that's great. I can put my earbuds back in and listen to some music. So although this morning I didn't see any bikers, being a Saturday, I couldn't believe it. So yeah, I haven't seen too many hikers on trail. It's usually just day hikers or whatever that are out here, but I know through hikers are out here. There's a couple, I think two or three ahead of me, I know. So yeah, anyway, it's been a good day. Still a bunch of climbing that I've got in front of me, so we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay, that was a grunt and a half, that last 2.3 miles. Climbed 1,300 feet. First half was just straight up this old road, rubbly road. And boy, there's not a lot of switchbacks on this trail here. And this is supposed to be the height of land where there's a creek, which is true, there's a creek here. But where's the view? I mean, Christ. sitting in the bush, and yeah, no, that was a struggle. So right now I'm at 10,700 feet. So if you want to know the meters, just divide by 3.28. And yeah, so I'm going to grab a bit of lunch right now. It's 10 after 2. And then I've still got a few more miles to put in after that, but not too many, I don't think. So we'll talk to you later. Bye. So I can't remember if I summarized today's hike at all. I put in 14.7 miles and a total ascent of 3,700 feet. The day was kind of, just walking in a green tunnel the whole time. It was basically pine and fir forest, and then it got into a little bit of aspen grows once we got into the Lost Wilderness area. Yeah, the last hike up, well, I kind of told you about it was brutal. That was just straight up for, it wasn't quite 2.5 miles, but just about. It was, yeah, it was pretty gnarly. And we're at about 10,300 feet right now. And yeah, I notice it. I really notice when I'm, especially when I'm hiking uphill, how I'm a little bit winded. So on the flats and downhill, not so big of a deal. So anyway, nice and sunny today. It was hot and no rain. So that's about the size of it. I've had dinner and I'm just about to hit the hay here. And yeah, that's about it. I'll show you a view from inside the tent. All right. Bye. Okay, here's a view from inside. It's pretty tough to see the geometry, but the floor plan is like a trapezoid. And I've got my 2 poles, one on that end and one on this end. The one on this end I can rest my backpack against on the outside in the vestibule there. So I've got 2 vestibules, and it's quite roomy. And there's a shot. And of course it's a single wall. So you can see right through, but the door here is all netting. And if it rains the way it is, unless it's blowing sideways, I'm good. So my shoes are covered in the little vestibule there, and yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it so far. All right, see ya.